Dr. Martin.
Dr. Martin.
Dr. Martin.
Dr. Martin.
Dr. Martin.
So Dr. Martin.
Dr. Martin.
Dr. Martin. Dr. Martin.
Dr. Martin.
Dr. Martin.
Martin, on behalf of the Elephant Eaters and myself, we just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for the past 3 years and the time that you have invested into us and the sacrifice that you have made. You have truly made our experience here at Converse one that we'll never forget. We are grateful for the advice, the encouragement, the wisdom, and the direction that you've given us over the past 3 years, but more importantly, the example that you set. You're exactly the leader that we all aspire to be, and we are grateful for the time that we've spent together. As this Converse chapter comes to a close, I want to bring things full circle. I know we are extremely grateful that you answered that ad in the paper to come work at Converse, and we believe that God works in mysterious ways, as small as they may be. And so we are grateful for your time and what you have done for us. And so as we come to a close, we just wish you well, and we're thankful for you, and we ask that God blesses you and your family.
Hi, Dr. Martin. Dr. Kellum here. I'm just so grateful to have this opportunity to express to you how appreciative I am of you, how thankful I am that you were my committee chair and my professor. I have enjoyed every minute of this program, but you have certainly made it more bearable at times when I didn't know if I was going to make it or if I was questioning myself. You've always been such an encouragement, a voice of reason, correction when I needed it, but most of all, encouragement. And you've never once said to me, I don't think you're going to make it, or you should try something else. Every conversation we've ever had, you've always said, you're going to finish. I'm going to make sure of it. And so I'm really thankful for that and appreciative of you as a leader. You were one of the most knowledgeable leaders I've ever met, and I'm so glad I had the opportunity to learn from you and for you to also scrutinize and critique my work. I'm just very appreciative of all that you've done. You've just been a mentor, a friend, a colleague, and I'm just so thankful for you. I hope that the Elephant Eaters have made you proud, because we are all certainly honored to have been your students. Appreciate you, and I look forward to a continued working relationship with you.
The thing that I remember most from 3 years ago that you said, it may have even been the first night of class that you said, but you promised us that you would see all of us through to the end of this. And I remember you talking about some colleges pride themselves on the number of people they can get rid of during their doctoral studies, but how you all with the PLP program really wanted everyone to make it to the end. And so that has stuck with me, even as I've had friends who are in other programs who are struggling with no one to help them. I have so appreciated the fact that you have been the wind behind our back. You've been supportive and encouraging. And anytime that I've needed anything, and I think it's safe to say anyone in our cohort, you have been there for us. So I appreciate that. That has been a tremendous source of comfort and encouragement for me. And I've thought about that numerous times as I've felt like I've gotten in a bind. So I thank you for being a man of your word and being genuine in your concern and your care for us over these 3 years. And I so appreciate your expertise in organizational theory too. I learned a lot from you and from the classes that I took from you. And I just am thankful that I have been a part of this program.
So Monday you told me I looked really nice for my defense, but I thought that I would let you see the reality of what I've looked like for the last 3 years as I've sat in my house retyping the words environmental perpetration over and over and over again. So thank you for that. No, but seriously, Dr. Martin, I want to thank you for everything that you've done for us over the last 3 years. You told us that you'd never give up on us, and you didn't, and that's really incredible. And I hope Addie recorded something really funny to make everyone laugh, and I hope that Tori is not currently rolling her eyes at me. But we know that I'm the baby of the group, actually, and Will is a day older than me, so I can cry out my emotions and be sad about it if I want to. I am not good with change, and I'm not good with goodbyes, and so this is just a see you later, bud, and I'm really so proud of the cohort and all that we've done over this crazy 3 years, unpredictable things have happened, and we all made it through and supported each other, and you are one hell of a teacher and one hell of a leader, and I hope that we can just be half of what you are one day and make you proud. And I've really loved this, and Converse has always been a special place in my heart, and just given me the opportunity to meet the most inspiring people and learn from amazing people. So they added another person to that list, and I couldn't be more grateful. And I really, really appreciate you. So thanks for everything.
We're not going to talk about how many times I've recorded this. I've gotten off on tangents. I've started crying and my phone started ringing. So this time I'm going to keep it together. I'm going to focus. Dr. Martin, I want to thank you just like everyone else has thanked you so far. But for the past 3 years, you have just showed up and showed out for not only me, but for everyone. You have inspired me and encouraged me when I couldn't even do that for myself. There have been instances in my life where I have so clearly seen God's hand and His love and His grace for me, and meeting you has been a testament of just how good God is, and I acknowledge that. Your heart for us and this program and everyone that has come through this program is so evident and so big. It's just unmatched. You are truly just one of the most inspirational people and just kind. You're just a kind man, and we need more Dr. Martins in this world. So I just want to thank you for everything you have said to me and done for me over the past 3 years, and I look forward to keeping in touch and seeing what else you're going to do to impact Converse, because you're just that amazing. Thank you, Dr. Martin.
Dr. Martin, thank you so much for everything you have done for us as a group. From the beginning, you learned our names and our contexts, and you really gave a lot of energy and time to help each of us be successful on this journey of achieving a dream. And so thank you. We are certainly blessed to have had you as a part of our journey.
Just wanted to say thanks and really appreciate everything you've done for the last couple of years for us, especially to get me through this program. I hope I didn't make your hair any more whiter than mine. So anyway, I really just want to say appreciate you. Thank you so much for putting up with me for these 3 years. I've learned a lot, and I really enjoyed the program. I wish you nothing but more success in the future. Thanks again.
Dr. Martin, how can I say thank you? There just is so much. I will always remember walking into that first night of that first class and meeting you, being so unsure of this process and what I had gotten myself into. And I remember that you promised to help get us through, and you have never wavered from that promise. You took the time to get to know me. When you recognized that I was struggling, you reached out. You asked how you could help. You encouraged me. You encouraged others to reach out and connect and to be there to support. And even when I struggled, sometimes you allowed that to happen as well. You allowed me to go through the struggle and to learn to think for myself and to figure out the process. And at times, even though that was a little frustrating, it was exactly what I needed to do. And I know that you recognize that. I'll also be so thankful of how you linked us together as a community, as a cohort. You helped us to finish by encouraging us to turn to each other And because of that, I've made friendships that will last a lifetime. So thank you so much for not only being an amazing teacher, but also being an example, a shining example of what a leader is. Thank you, Dr. Martin.
To Dr. Martin, I know that when we began our doctoral journeys, you asked us to call you Jeff, but as we have reached the end of a milestone, at the end of this process, the end of this chapter in our lives, I feel it's appropriate to call you Dr. Martin. And just reflecting back on the first days we were in class, to you letting us know that your favorite color was yellow, and that as long as we stayed the course and we as the elephant eaters would eat this large task bit by bit by bit, that everything would be okay. So as we have gotten to this point, I just want to personally thank you for your support, your compassion, and the ability and willingness to allow yourself to be a servant leader, to be authentic, to be transformational, and to help members of not only our cohort, or both cohorts in Spartanburg, and the students at the University Center in Greenville to go from good to great. Dr. Martin, we appreciate all that you've done. We wish you all the best. And if there's anything that we can ever do for you, please don't hesitate to give us a call or reach out to us. And I know that we will be there for you just as you have been there for us over the last 3 years. Thank you.
Hey, Dr. Martin, wanted to say thank you sincerely for all of the guidance, the mentoring, and the wonderful education that you've provided throughout this journey. I'm sure myself, along with everybody else, can say that you have enhanced our experience and you've contributed so much to our lives personally. And we are just so thankful for you and for your leadership and for your dedication to us. Really thankful for you. And to the rest of everybody else, let's just celebrate not just this moment, but Dr. Martin as well, for all that he's done for us and all of the hard work and the time he sacrificed for us to be successful and at this point in our journey.
I just wanted to say and express my gratitude for all of the things you've done for our cohort, all of the guidance, all the sage advice, and for caring about us so darn much. All of our successes are a testament to your leadership, and we are so appreciative of all you've done for Converse, for our cohort, but most importantly for us as individuals. Thank you for all of your care and attention. We couldn't have had a better mentor for this process. Thanks so much.
Hey, Dr. Martin, there are so many things that I'm grateful for over the past 3 years. But the one thing that beats them all is your unwavering commitment and unwavering beliefs that I get the job done. So I'll just make it short and sweet and say thank you very much. I'm a scholar and a gentleman both.
Hey, Dr. Martin, Melissa Brannon here. I just wanted to say thank you for continuing to push me when I was ready to give up, and for making this vegetarian an elephant eater, because one bite at a time, we definitely got through this and could not have done that without you. I know that there were many times that I threw you some loops, and whether that be a feminist critical lens or whether that was with having to be remote, but you were there to catch all of them and reflect what a true leader is really all about. And I greatly appreciate that. And I know I can't get through this without crying, so I have a quote that I wanted to share with you. It goes, "You were created to do good work, work that empowers and inspires, liberates and transforms, restores and softens. Yes, work can be hard, as it was meant to be. The verb itself calls us into action, rejecting passivity and demanding sustained effort. It provokes, agitates, and disturbs. But this work, the call for justice, is good work. It defends the oppressed and frees the captive. It tears down walls and destroys barriers. It changes things. So when you're feeling weary or hopeless or spent, remind yourself that the darkness is being flooded by marvelous light. Yes, this is work, and it is good. It's a quote by Danielle Cope. And before I cry some more, I just want to say thank you for being that marvelous light and helping us see this all through the end. Thank you.